All right, hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Thanks for being here. I'm gonna try again at a botanical swipe. So this was a video I did that it came out okay, but it wasn't quite what I envisioned. So I think I'm gonna do some edits to it. I am still going to pour a full base on the canvas, but then I am going to, I think, do a little bit different composition. So the other one that I did, I started down in a corner and swiped them upward, but I didn't like all the ends of it. It needed some extra swipes, and I feel like it needed to cover a little bit more space. So for this one, and my colors were too close together. So for this one, I think I'm gonna do 4 petals out like that, and then swipe some extra petals along it. I don't know, I just had to give it one more try. Controlled swipes are so difficult for me, at least, that I just wanted to keep trying it. So let's paint. All right, so we are at it again. I am not going to give up yet at this painting style. And I'm sure others are very good at it. I just have not been able to get this one yet. So this was from a video I did inspired by Tina's Inspired Art for her botanical Dutch pours, but I am trying it as a botanical swipe. So let me go ahead. I'm not going to worry about the air bubbles now because I will pop them after I tilt this off the canvas. So coming down to my corners, I do want to leave a good layer of paint on here. That was another thing from the last one, is that my color started to catch as I got towards the edges. And so if I don't have enough paint to get down to this corner, which actually I do. Oh yeah, I have plenty. Okay. All right, first part down. This part always looks like a success. I have just got paint on the canvas. All right. It's half the battle, right? Okay, got my edges. I don't know what that front looks like. I'll have to look after I finish the video. Oh, I'm gonna use the same colors because I still have them right here. I'm hoping that this one turns out a little bit better. I definitely loved dragging the stick through it. Oh, I just wiped more paint all over it. Okay, actually, I'm gonna keep this one to wipe my palette knife. I think I'm gonna use the bigger palette knife too. Okay, let me pop these air bubbles. Bubbles. And I liked the colors that I did last time. So let me, okay, so my center, I'm gonna have it like right about there. So I'm gonna start here, and I think I'm gonna do, what do I do? I think I'll do it about the same. I'll start those two like this, and then the other two like this. Oh gosh. I did that last time too, I'm telling you. I'm a klutz. Now I'm gonna go with my blue on these 2 corners. And then my magenta. Okay, all right. Then my yellow, or my orange. orange. And then my yellow on these outer ones. Okay. Looking good so far. Let's see. All right, and now, so I'm finished with my yellow, so now I'm gonna reverse that for these. So I'm gonna go orange. And this one can be a bigger set. Orange, and then magenta. Tiny one here, and then a bigger one up here. And then my blue. Tiny down here, bigger up here. Gosh, these colors are so pretty. And I'm kind of layering them inside of one another. I don't know how that's gonna go either. Gosh, I'm done. I'll just stop like that because I love the colors. Okay, and then I left that center because I'm gonna drag everything back into the center. So if I come down like this, then I can have some extra little swipe areas, I think. And I am gonna swipe with the bigger palette knife this time. Gosh, these are difficult. But a challenge I will accept. Okay, let's go for this first one down here. So I'm gonna start just up in the color. Do a big swipe on along. And kind of let that kind of create a petal. Oh, that is so pretty. Okay, swipe this one back down this way. I'm interested to see the difference in the color layering as well. This one is much easier to do this way. And then let it create that little petal at the end. That's a really pretty color combination. That's both of those layers are really pretty. And I don't know if I'll add more color because before I swiped just like the outer colors. I don't know if I'm gonna add more color or swipe it as it is. I'll have to see when I get there. Okay, big one here. No, small one here. I don't want to get into okay, whoops. Little bit of leftover color there on that edge. That's okay though. Trying to get every use out of that paper towel, but I can't. Okay, for the big swipe here. I do like the center a little bit better because I can swipe outward a little bit more. That puddle ended up being very large though. But maybe that can help be some of my sides. Oh, I wanted to go a little bit further with that swipe. All right. Okay, so let's see. Now is the time for the secondary swipes. So I'm going to come up this way. I'm ending my swipe a little too early. Ooh, and I swiped over into that one. I'm gonna try to go lefty here. That did not work out very well. Okay, okay, all right. I hear the universe. I'm definitely not a lefty, that's for sure. I could spin it around, but I'm on camera. Okay, here comes one out this way. Start right in here. And drag it. See, I like that better, like an actual petal. Now down here for these, I do feel like I've got some color I could do right there. Yeah, I like that. I like those petals. I like that better, where they kind of wisp up. Man, this one's tough. Oh, I like that that drug that out like a solid color there. I wonder if I continued along over there. It's kind of symmetrical right now. Man, I may have to do this mixture, but with an blow dryer. Kind of like a deconstructed bloom. The colors are really pretty though. Hopefully, like the last one, it will come together a little bit as I start to work it with the back of the paintbrush. Okay, I'm gonna come in here. That. Maybe I don't do that extra one right there. All right, let's see. I feel like, do I do this with my fingers or do I do it with the brush? And is this enough? I feel like it's screaming for something right in there. I don't know. Maybe I just do a little tiny one. Maybe with the purples and the pinks and blues on this side. And the magenta and the yellow and the orange on this side. Ooh, that was a lot of orange for a tiny swipe. Okay. I hope you guys don't mind these types of videos where I'm just experimenting, because maybe you've tried it and you're noticing something I'm doing wrong, or, you know, that you would like to do differently that could help you create what you want. Ooh, that was pretty. Ooh, that was very pretty. Can you guys tell that I wipe my hands? Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, that did not come out the way that I wanted it to. I am no good with swiping out that way. Next time I'll have to like work on one side and then twist the canvas and work on the other side. Okay, but I think I'm done with this part. It is really pretty. It's just, again, not quite what I was envisioning. But let's take some of these in and see what we can do. Okay, that added something there. Oh, I'm wiping this off on here and I need to be wiping it on here. I was like holding my breath. I'm gonna fix these outer edges later. I had a double. I want to get back to one. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, I keep wiping it on there and it's not getting all the paint off. I mean, these are pretty. It's just different. It's very different for me. But it is really pretty. I think I need to stop being so judgy of myself. Until I see all the comments that are like, Molly, this is not it. Because sometimes I think a painting is awesome and then I look at my comments and I'm like, oh, okay. Nobody liked that one. I think this is the part that is missing a little bit in it, is drawing all these extra little lines. Not just where they connect, but I don't know, I kind of like this one better than the last one. That poor one up there, man, it's looking a lot better than it was. Okay, this one is kind of big. I feel like it needed to go right through there. This one can meet that one over there. And I don't think I'm going to have a ton of wispy parts like I did in that first one. I think I'm just going to take some of these and kind of drag them on along. So not quite so much wispy as just kind of finishing these leaves out. Y'all, am I crazy? Is this looking kind of good? Am I crazy? Okay. Finish out my wispy part up there. And this little wispy part down there. Okay. I feel like this came together. Ooh, that drug the pink into there. Y'all, did I do it? Did I do it? I feel like that brought it all together. Oh gosh. I don't think I'm gonna do anymore. I think I'm gonna leave it. This is really pretty. I am very surprised because when I started swiping again, I was kind of like, oh man, it's not gonna work. But I like it. Definitely a tough technique, but I'm very happy with this. I'm gonna torch it. I'll show you what it looks like wet, and then we'll see how it dries. Y'all, the more I look at this painting, the more I really like it. Look at that. I actually like the center. Look at those petals. I am super happy with this. I need to play with it a bit more, but once I do, I think I can go big. All right, y'all let me know if I'm crazy or if you actually like this. I think it's really pretty. All right, I'll show you how it dries. All right, y'all, I am super happy with this one. I like the center composition. It's got the wispy details here. I love this little one right there. I think it's super pretty. I'll take you in on the details. This technique is not easy for me. I'll just say for me. I'm sure for some people it's super easy, but wow. This one is much harder for me to think of the composition, the super controlled swipe, the not tilting afterwards. Look at that little piece right there. Oh, that is so pretty. Look at the lacing and the cells right there. Super happy with it. A big explosion of color. And then also I like the center of this one because it's got all the different swirls and the colors didn't muddy very much. It actually does have, let me see if I can show you. It does have some texture to it where I drew these lines in. You can definitely see where I drew those lines in. But overall, I'm really happy with it. I'm interested to know what you think. This is very different for me. All right, thank you so much for watching. Happy painting. Bye.